2, 1, go. Alright. Hey boys, it's your boy Bouncing here, coming with you with another review of the Set 3 Raging Roar Dragon Ball Fusion World cards. This time we're reviewing the black cards along with the Structure Deck 5, which is coming out this Friday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Because black is a toolbox deck. By toolbox, it means that it basically has answers to most, like, oh, you have a problem, you can deal with it somehow, like by resting it, by stunning it, by KOing it, by bouncing it. Like, this is the toolbox that if you have a problem, black has a solution, essentially, right? And it's a very powerful card, like color combo as well. It also relies a lot. It also has another archetype where it cares about what you combo, or it cares about comboing off. So to show you an example, like there's a card that can restand itself if you have a comboing card, and that's very strong. That's a strong effect, or like you'll see in this structure deck as well what I mean. But yeah, let's get started. Our first on the list is the leader. Obviously, we're gonna start with the structure deck first. This is the Bardock structure deck, which is great. Regular leader on the front, 15k draw on attack, 4 or less awaken, right? 4 or less life, you awaken. And on its back, we have 20k power leader. On attack, draw cards, and this card gets plus 10k, sorry, not 10k, plus 5k power for the battle. This is basically droids, a little bit like, not as strong as droids, because droids is like 30k swing. But this is still strong. This is basically a 25k leader without being 25 on the defensive side, just on the offense side. You're still taking 10k combos out of an opponent's hand, and that's a very strong effect, essentially. Right? Activate battle, your turn. Once per turn, look at the top card of your deck and use up to 1 battle card with Bardock's crew and its special traits in a combo. Place the rest at the bottom, or top or bottom of its owner's deck. So basically, this free. Activate battle, your turn once per turn. Sadly, it's only on offense, but really that's the important part, because in my opinion, for Dragon Ball, offense is the best defense, Bardock crew, so you have to heavily put in a lot of Bardock crew in your deck to make this work, but this is a very strong effect, mainly because like I told before, we have a ton of cards that say if there's a combo on the field, or if you're comboing with this card's attack, do this effect, and this just provides it for free, because you don't have to get rid of your hand. You look at the top card of your deck, if it's Bardock, bam, it's in combo. That's a free card, that's free combo, free offense. It's very strong effect. Yeah, that's about it for the leader. The leader, I think, is this is a very good leader. I think it's A+. I love its effect. Alright. Next, we have 1 cost, 2 power, 5k combo, Kakarot. On play, place 1 card from your hand at the top or bottom of its owner's deck. If you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. This is insane. This temporary ramp is basically, Jewel Lotus on a card, Not Jewel Lotus, Lotus Petal on a card, right? And it has combo. This thing is a measly 2 power, but that's supposed to be it. But, like, place 1 card from your hand at the top or bottom. Like, this synergizes with Bardock so much as well. This can also just be used in any black deck, like, from now on. This is turn 1 ramp. You play this without the energy marker, you get the energy marker. right? Like it's very good. It's just a very good card. And as when we get to the set review, a lot of the cards rely on energy markers being available, used, etc. So this card is a staple in any black deck as long as they have like energy marker matters, you know. Next we have Pasha, 1 cost, 5k combo, cantrip. It's cantrip, C+, it's a Bardock crew, very good, like, can't complain. Next, we have super combo, it's Gohan! It's Goku's foster dad. It's great, you know? It's an Earthling. If this was in green, it'd be, you know, sucked up with Ginger Town. Yeah. Next up, for the structure deck, we have 2 costs, 20k, 5k combo, Tora. On attack, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then look at the top card of your deck, and place it on top of its owner's deck or in its owner's top. So this is Surveil. It's also a Self-Awakener, so it's just very good. Self-Awakeners are great, and just having stuff in your drop could matter as well, because black does have a Pilaf as well, so you can just put the 1 cost like in the drop and then just be like, okay, cool, I'll grab it later with my Pilaf in black. Like, I think this is a B+. Self-Awakener. Black has the black leaders have very strong effects, so sometimes people will leave you at 5. So I highly value the Self-Awakeners. Next up, we have Dogoria, 2 cost, 15k, 10k combo, auto. Once per turn, your turn only. When you use a card in combo while this card is in a battle, draw 1 card. So this is what I meant by it's like free. You know, with your leader, if you have a combo on the field, or even just combo from your battle area, with this card, you just draw a card. You replace whatever you combo anyways. So it's like, who cares, right? It's a C+. It's a good card. It's just that because it's a 15k, it's probably a C at best, not a C+. It's it's just very average, very mid. It also can be hit with Bardock's effect, unfortunately, but thankfully it has 10k combo, and it's basically another cantrip as well. So C, a worse cantrip, but good enough. You replace whatever you combo. So yeah. Next up, we have 1 cost, 15k, 5k combo, Nappa, Adolescence. This is when he had hair. Permanent, while this card is in a battle and if you have a card in your combo area, this card gets plus 5k. So, I'm not sure how to feel about this card, but this card basically says, as long as I combo even just 5k, minimum this is 25, right? Like permanent while this is in a battle, if someone's gonna swing at it, try and kill it, and it's only a 20 and you have a cantrip on board, you just combo that and now it's 25. Like, you used a 5k combo and turned it into a 10k combo. So for early aggression, I think this is great, but I don't know if I'll put it in the deck though. I think it's a C- at best. Yeah, that's about it. Next in the structure deck, we have Bardock, 3 cost, 20k, 5k combo, auto once per turn. When you use a card in combo while this card is in a battle, play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less, and Bardock screw in its special trait. Good, just very good. Like, playing something for free, like, you defend this and now you get something for free out of it is just, I think it's a very good card. We'll see though, because most of the time your target is a vanilla, you know, and I wish we had better targets for this card. But yeah, it's a C+. It's a C+, that's for sure. In my opinion. Next, we have... Actually, I kind of want to do the other one first, not this one, because that one's spicy. We have Frieza, 4 cost, 25k, 5k combo. On attack, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and sign in its special traits and KO it. Then if you have an energy marker, choose up to one field in your opponent's battle area and place it in its owner's draw. So this is niche. I think at least the second effect is niche. The first effect is like pretty good actually, because of how many Saiyans we have in you know, in the game. This can basically KO anything that's 3 or less. Might as well have just said that because of how many Saiyans, but because it's locked to only Saiyans as well, it's kind of eh. Also, to KO a field, I don't know what fields we want KO'd in my, like, probably the only field I can think of is Cell Games Arena. Like, that's a strong card, you want to get rid of that, but yeah, I don't know what other fields you want to get rid of with this card. I'm gonna rate him as a C-. It's a nice beater, you know? Alright, next, we have 2 costs, 15k, 10k combo, crit. Vegeta Youth. I like this card. I like this art a lot. Unfortunately, it is not a good effect. We have the same Vegeta in red. It's a 2 cost, it's a 15k, 10k combo. The only problem is this thing doesn't get pumped by the leader for free, like in U7, you know? Like, this is a great card, honestly. It should have just been 2 costs, 20k, 5k, combo, take a life, crit, like Caulifla, you know? But yeah, that's about it for me for this one. Next, we have the 1 cost extra. I think one of the better extras in the deck. Activate battle, choose your leader or up to one of your battle cards and it gets 15k power for the turn. Then if you have a card in your combo area, draw a card. So this works really well with your leader just because like you play anything from the top as long as it's Bardock crew, I mean play it as combo, and then you just draw a card off this. Right, like it's net neutral, but still like, but I think you still use this in other leaders. It's a draw card. It says draw card. This is basically Gallic Gun, and I rate Gallic Gun highly. Yeah, this is a C+. C+, good defensive, and because you're in black, you have ways to make energy markers, so you have ways to actually have open energy at the end of your turn. Next, we have 1 cost. It's a field, a lonesome final battle. Saiyan and Bardock crew. Activate battle. Switch this card to rest mode. Look at the top 2 cards from. Look at 2 cards from the top of your deck and place them at the top or bottom of their owner's deck in any order. This basically scry too. When you attack with your leader. Most of the time you use this with your leader just because you want to be able to activate the battle. Actually no, never mind. Leader says activate battle, if I recall correctly. But yeah, you mainly want to just use this. This is only for Bardock, I think. I don't know if you want to use it for the set 3 leader. But yeah, this is a great card in Bardock. I think, like, specifically in Bardock, it's a great card. Otherwise, it's not that great in other leaders. Until we get more, I think this is a B-, C+ at best. Scrying 2 is not bad, like, for free as well. You don't have to pay the cost, you only have to pay the initial cost to play this, and if it sticks on the field, you just get to keep it forever, you know? So yeah, I think it's a B-, C+. Now, we'll go to the card I skipped because it's very spicy and I like it a lot. 5 costs, 35k, double strike, activate battle, road turn once per turn. If you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO. Now, this is what I mean by black is a toolbox as well. We're gonna get a lot of these effects where it's like KO something, bounce something, bottom deck something. This is just very good. Like, we finally have a color that can KO Broly that isn't green, you know, or yellow, like yellow has ways. We also have blue, which bottom decks it, but yeah. I think all colors should have a shot at being able to just pop these big bodies. I'm a green player myself. I know how annoying staring down at a Broly is and you can't answer it. But yeah, this is great. I'm glad they included it in the structure deck, and it's a very easy thing to do. Like, you can think of it as like, okay, yes, I'm discarding 2 cards, discarding. You're actually comboing it off, so you're making it even more. You're pumping this double striker as well, so your opponent has to answer that combo or take 2 life. Or heck, it says activate battle your turn once per turn. It doesn't even have to be this card attacking. It can be any card as long as you combo 2 cards. Right? If I'm reading this right. Yeah. And like just being able to KO anything is good. That's what I think. This is an A. It goes in every black deck, I think. Just because of the second effect. Alright, we're done with the structure deck. We're gonna move on to the set 3 black cards for Raging War. Alright. Oh. Alright. We're gonna cut this in post, I think. Yeah, we're gonna put this in post because I forgot to include it in the slideshow. Actually, okay. Future me, cut this in post. Like, cut this, this part where we're scrolling through everything again. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we are. Alright, now we have our set 3 Raging Roar black cards. We have our second leader, Goku, Son Goku GT. Normal leader on the front, draw a card, awaken at 4. You know the drill. But at the back, we have 20k leader, Son Goku GT. This is Super Saiyan 4, SS4. Like, holy! On the top, draw a card, activate main once per turn. Pay 1, choose up to one of your battle cards, and it gets plus 10k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. If you removed an energy marker for this skill, it gets plus 15k power instead. Like, dude, this reads Starter 2, but on crack. This reads Starter 2, but on crack. Like, you thought Starter, like, people were raving about Starter Crew and how it was the better red leader. This thing is just better Starter Crew, like 3 times better. This thing can defend your thing not just for the battle, it defends it for the whole turn. Your 5k cantrip becomes a 20k beater. Your 30k swing, like, body on board becomes 45 until like, that's Broly turf. Broly can't even swing into that easily now. Your 20Ks become 35, that's a super combo. Your 25s become 40, that's 2 cards at hand. This is an amazing card, and oh my god, look at the alt art. I want this. I want to play this leader so bad. You will probably see me playing this deck. This deck is amazing. I think this leader is amazing. I rate it very highly. I'm giving it an A+. I like it a lot more than Bardock. Bardock's interesting, that's for sure. But I like being able to protect my bodies with its ability, you know? Like, yes, Broly can just pop it by itself, but if Broly pops something else, they still have to swing into whatever you protected, and that makes it easier to protect it against Broly, right? Like, it's a good card all around. Next, we have 2 cost, 15k, 10k power. On play, if you remove an energy marker to use this, draw 2 cards and ditch 1 card. This is net neutral. It's just great. Like, dig into your deck for 2. It's a 10k combo. This is decent. I'd say it's a C plus. We'll see. I don't know, like, the deck, the black actually is also kind of like yellow as well, in that you draw 1 million cards on your turn. There's so many ways for you to draw cards, it's insane. Alright, next up, we have 3 cost, 20k, 10k combo, Golden Great 8, Son Goku. On attack, if your leader is Son Goku GT within the top 5, from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Grade 8 with gain intelligence and add it to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of its owner's deck in random order. This thing's a D. It can only search for 1 specific card, and because that card is a 4, like, you have to play 4 of that card, it's just wasting slots in my opinion. And it can only search for that 1 specific card. I don't think this is great. Maybe we'll get another card called Grade 8 Gain Intelligence that has a different effect, but who knows? I don't know how Masters is, but yeah, this thing's a D. Alright, next up, we have 1 cost, 5k, 10k combo, Gine. This is from the Broly movie, so it isn't even Bardock's crew, because honestly, this is Bardock's wife, right? From what I remember. Activate battle, switch this card to rest mode. Reveal the top card of your deck and use up to 1 battle card with Saiyan and special traits in a combo. Place the rest at the top of its owner's deck. Like, yes, you have top deck manipulation with Bardock, but you're wasting a 10k combo. Like, you could have just used this as combo instead. Basically what this says, you could potentially rest this card and combo off a 5k instead. That ain't great. It's not great. It's not a great card, unfortunately, and it's not a Bardock crew as well, but I get it. It's BR, so it's from the Broly movie. It's just Next, we have 1 cost, 5k, 10k combo, Giru. On play, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with cost of 1 or less and KO it. This is Kami for black. This is good. Like, Kami's good, right? Like in green. Pop the 1 cost. There's some annoying 1 cost in the game. Like, the 1 cost Bulma that can draw you a card, rest, and also is a self-awakener from cantrips. It's just a great card, like nothing more I can say about it. Next up, we have 1 cost, 15k, 5k combo, Zunama. On play, if you remove an energy marker to use this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. That's great. This is what I'm saying about like black being a utility or like a toolbox color. This is just a great card. It's a C+, D-. I would say because it only even costs 1 and it's a 15k, you can generally just play it to, you know, you can just, it can be somewhat of a beater, right? Because it's 15k, you only need 5k to actually swing into a normal leader, 10k to swing into Broly and all that, like 25k leader. I think this is a great card. I'm gonna rate it B-. Yeah, just rest anything and switch it to rest mode. You're gonna see why I rate it high, because when we get to a specific card, you'll know that. Next up, we have 1 cost, 15k, 5k combo, Son Goku GT. If you have an energy marker, this card gets plus 5k for the turn, 5k during your turn. This is basically Frieza, the U7 Frieza. Energy marker, the only requirement is you to have an energy marker, which is easy because we have the structured deck Kakarot. Like, this thing's good. This thing's good. It's a B-, C+. C+. Like, it's just a good card, good rate all around. Like, yeah, can't complain. Next up, we have our first SR for black. It is 3 cost, 25k, 5k combo, Son Goku GT. Add up to 1 card from your left to your hand, and if you don't have an energy marker, place 1 energy marker. So basically, if you went second, or if you have play turn 1 Kakarot when you went first, you can play this turn 2 and still have the energy marker. this is deceptively good because yes, it says 3 cost, but honestly, it's a 2 cost card. It's a 2 cost 25k 5k combo. That's how you have to think about this card. This is just a very good card. It's also a Self Awakener. It's a B+. Actually, would I say it's an A? Just because you can put it in any black deck. Yeah, I'd say it's an A. Alright. Next. Oh, and the archetype. Next up, we have Kentrip. Goku. It's a C, right? Like, it's with the Kentrip. Like, Son Goku Childhood VR. Kentrip. Alright, next up, Son Goten GT 2 cost 15k 10k combo. On attack, if you have the energy marker, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less. KO. This is a C, just a solid C. 2 cost 15k. I do wish it was a 5k combo instead, and then 220. Like, because the effect is an on attack, you want to be swinging with this, and it feels bad that you have to combo to just swing with this. So yeah, it's just a solid C card. Over here though. Alright, next up we have Son Gohan GT 3 cost 20k 10k combo. On play, if you have an energy marker, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and KO. Now this is a lot better than the Goten we got. Yes, it's understated, but it's a 10k combo. At least it can swing into a normal leader properly, and you don't have to combo out of it. So yeah. C, just C. 3 cost 25k, 5k combo on KO. If you have an energy marker, draw a card, chill. Yeah, I hate on KO. We don't have a way to actually sack this, you know? So I'm not gonna rate it any more than that. Next up, we have 2 cost 10k combo on play with the top card with your deck, and place it on top of its owner's deck or on its owner's draw. Activate battle switch this card to rest mode. If you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, draw one. Tula. Decent. I'd say it's a C minus. It's only for Bardock. It's Surveil, right? Just Surveil is good, you know. And because it's a Surveil, you can grab it off of, you know, that one card I was telling you about, which is Pilaf for black. It's a C minus, but better than these cards though. Ah man, my camera is glitching. There we go. That is unfortunate, my camera started glitching. But yeah, nothing I can do about that. Sometimes it happens. I need a new one anyways. I have to cut that out. Next up, we have 1 cost, 5.
A few moments later.
Okay, I hope I fixed it. I have to cut that out. Yeah. Next up, we have Dr. Mew 1 cost, 5k, 10k combo. Activate main once per turn, pay 1, ditch a card. If you don't have an energy marker, place an energy marker. This thing's bad. You have other better ways to make energy markers in the deck. Like, you don't need this card, and you neg as well. You lose a card out of it. I don't like it. Next, you have 2 costs, 20k, 5k combo, Trunks GP on attack. You have an energy marker. Choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less and return it to its owner's hand. It's removal. I wish it was bottom deck, but I can't complain. It's a B minus for me. I'm never big on bouncing to hand, especially in Fusion World, because whatever you bounce to hand can come back again and just swing right away. The fact that cards in Fusion World don't have summoning sickness is like one big factor why I don't like bouncing, but they do have to replay that card again, so it like changes their tempo a bit. And then, you know, it's still good, like, it's removal, right? Like, I'm not gonna complain. Next up, we have 3 cost, 20k, 10k combo, permanent, your turn. If you have an energy marker, this gets plus 10k. Trunks GP. This thing's overstated as hell. It's 10k combo, it's a 3 cost for 30. Like, you will have an energy marker. This thing is 3 for 30, and it has 10k combo. Yes, it can be easily swung into, but honestly, it's an okay downside because the fact that you can swing for 30, get a super combo, or get 2 cards out of your opponent's hand is just good. You know, this is a B+. This is a great card. Next up, 3 cost, 5k, 10k combo on play, draw a card, then if you remove an energy marker to play this card, play up to 1 Lewd with a cost of 4 from your hand. I know the 4 cost Lewd that he's saying is a 4 cost 10k, 30k vanilla. It's a vanilla, that's all it does, and you have to lose an energy marker for this. Yes, it's a 10k combo, but this thing's 5k. In red, this thing will just go, like, you know? Yeah, I don't like this card. It's worse than a vanilla, that's for sure. Not worse than Dr. Mu though, because at least this thing's 10k and can play a 4 cost for like 2 mana essentially. Alright, next up. Ooh, our second SR in set 3. Bardock, 3 cost, 20k, 5k combo, auto once per turn. When you use a card in combo while this card is in a battle, draw a card, then switch this card to active mode. This is the card I was talking about. This card is insane. Yes, it's 3 for 20. It's a 5k combo. But this thing is a double attack. You just play, okay, you swing with this, drop a 10k, it swings for 30, it goes back to active. You replace whatever you combo with it anyway. You swing, just swing for 20, you don't have to combo again. And the fact that this says auto once per turn, you do this, if they're trying to swing into this, you use a combo from hand, it restands, and you draw a card. You replace whatever you combo. This card's insane. They have to answer this card. This is so good. I think most of the black SRs are gonna be A because this is the only these are the only black cards we have, and from how they read, I feel like they're gonna be the black cards that you still want to play, even in future sets. Is what I think. What I don't know the future. I might be wrong, but right now, this is an insane SR. All right. Next up, we have another Bardock. 2 costs, 20k, 5k combo. Permanent. While this card is in a battle, and if you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, this card gets plus 10. This is the Broly Bardock though, which is sad because it doesn't have Bardock crew, so you can't even like put this in your Bardock deck, which is the one where it synergizes with the most. But it's still a good grade. It's a 230, and it says permanent, right? Like this thing basically says, oh, if you have 2 10Ks in here, this thing swing for 50. This is a 2 cost. Right? Like if you combo 2 10Ks in this thing swings for 50. This thing's a great card. I think it's a B-. B- just because it's like, how do you call it, right? Actually, it's a solid B. Solid B is what I would say. Because it's low to the ground, but it swings very high, you know? Yeah. Next up, but yeah, it would have been like B+ if it had Bardock. Now this is why I was rating that fish guy, this guy here, fine, is because of the Para pose. 1 cost, 5k, 10k combo. If you remove the energy marker to use this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. This is stun. You just stun something for 1 mana. Like, that's good. Like, yes, Zunama, the alien, the fish dude, needs to use an energy marker as well to even like do its effect. But the para and the para brothers, so it like kind of conflicts. But even still, like, you have ways to generate energy markers. It's not a problem. It's literally not a problem. This thing's a 1-cost 10k combo as well, and you just stun one thing. You stun anything. This is an A minus, B plus, like around there, right? I'd honestly say it's an A minus, A plus. Like, jeez, man, this thing's so good. And you can retrieve it as well. So yeah, Pan GT, 1-cost 5k combo. On play with at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Sun Goku GT or up to 1 Trunks GT and add it to your hand. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 targets. This thing, if it could search for Kakarot, this thing here, it would be a B plus, that's for sure. But right now, because of how few targets we have in set 3, this thing only searches for like this thing or your secret rare. You know, like it's an okay card. You know, see, I grade it along with the cantrips, but yeah. Next up, oh, we have the Pan SR. I think Black has 1, 2, 3 SRs. It has the most SRs in the set just because it's a new color, right? So they want to catch up to the other colors who have like multiple SRs already. So Pan is a 2-cost 20k 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, so it's a self-awakener. On attack, pay 1, draw a card. Then if you remove the energy marker for this skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with cost of 4 or less and return it to your opponent's hand. Amazing effect, amazing card. It's a non-paying, like, you pay 1, draw a card. You don't even have to use an energy marker for it. You only have to use the energy marker if you want to bounce something back to hand, which is great, you know, and it bounces a 4 cost. So your opponent has to choose whether they want to spend 4 energy again to play that 4 cost or play their next big threat, right? So yeah, this is a great card, A plus. Round here. Alright, next up, we have 2 costs, 20k, 10k combo, Piccolo GT. Piccolo, it's vanilla, it's great. Right? Next up, we have Bula GT. It's super combo, you know? It's a super combo. Nothing more I can say. 1 cost, 5k combo, 10k, 1 cost, 5k, 10k combo, Bulma GT, activate main once per turn, pay 3. Draw a card, and then if you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. So, this thing, it reads very badly. Just because it costs 3 just to draw a card, you have so many other ways to do it. But essentially, her draw effect is only 2 because you're using an energy marker and you have ways to recur that. But it's so convoluted. This thing can be popped bottom deck. It's very easy to just remove this card, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a C minus, B plus, around there. Yeah, because of the cost. I may be wrong. Honestly, I might be wrong for this card, but you know, if I'm proven wrong about this card, then great, right? I have more tools when I play Black to just keep drawing through my deck and find my answers. Because again, Black is a toolbox deck, and I want to be able to find my tools to remove threats. Alright, next up, Vegeta GT. 3 cost 25k, 10k combo, it's a vanilla. I'm not a fan of his hairstyle in like when he's older in GT and the mustache, so yeah, sorry man. This is cute though. 1 cost, 15k, 10k combo, Vegeta Childhood PR. This is a lot better. This is a lot better. Next, 1 cost, 5k, 10k combo, blocker, Majin Buu GT. Do not play 1 cost 5k blockers. It's bad. It's just bad. Yeah. No. B minus. Now this is the card I was like talking about like for the longest time since the start. One cost, 5k, 10k combo. On play, if you have an energy marker, add up to one non-Hercule GT card with a cost of 1 or less from your drop to your hand, Hercule GT. This is what Pilaf should have read. Because Pilaf, you can grab Pilaf by itself. Like, you can grab other Pilafs in your drop and then just keep recycling it. This thing can grab any one cost that you've already maybe comboed off, done something like grab the Para brothers, grab the Zuma, grab your one cost extra card, grab this guy, grab the Pentrill, grab the Pan. Like, it has so many targets. Yes, it's not as great as Pilaf, but we all know Pilaf's annoying, it's broken. It's free 10k combo every single time it appears on the board. And this is a fair Pilaf, and the requirement isn't even that hard because it's if you have an energy marker, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. This is this is A+. A+, man. Like, fucking, like this is great. Hercule is great here. This is Lude. This is the one where you can play off of that professor or whatever his name, the 3-cost guy. Use an energy marker, play this guy. Yeah, it's something I don't really care for it. Next up, 2 cost, 20k, legend, blocker. End of your turn if you have an energy marker, switch this to active mode. 0 combo. It's not a great card. Like, I'd much rather be doing something with 2 mana. You know? Like, at least Blue had the decency to be a 10k combo. So, this is a B-. Alright, next up, we have New Legend. It's a 4-cost extra, activate main. If your leader has Bardock's crew in its special trait, play up to 1 Bardock with the cost of 5 from your hand. This thing reads very deceptively well. Because if you have the energy marker, which you will because you're in black, you can play your 5-cost double striker, like turn 3, right? The only problem is you need to have both of these cards in your hand at the same time on turn 3. Yeah, this thing's like, I hope, I hope we see some play on this. Maybe I could be wrong. I like this card. I like how it reads, but it's not a good card, unfortunately. Yeah. It's a lot better than this guy, though. Like, at least the 5-cost double striker is an actual body. Like, this thing's like, okay, 30k body for a vanilla, it's great, but, you know, as you know, like, I don't know, I'm not big on vanillas unless it's, you know, synergizes well with your deck. And also this is a Bandai game. Most vanillas don't last long anyways. Like, they're gonna get, most of our decks are gonna be full of skills and non-vanilla. Like, look at One Piece. Yeah, next card, Spaceship of Hope, 1 cost extra. Activate main or battle with the top 5 cards of your deck, then reveal up to 1 card that includes GT and its card name and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of its owner's deck in a random order. This is basically your other cantrip, aside from Pan. You just need, basically it says GT and its card name, so you can look for your SR, go to this thing, your Trunks, your, basically your Pan as well. I don't know how to rate this. I don't like extras that don't provide combo as your cantrip, but it's better than nothing, I guess, right? Like, I'd rate it around here though. Yeah, I'd rate it around here. It's a C- as a cantrip. It is activate battle, which is nice, but I don't know. We had a similar thing in Zamasu, but that wasn't used, so yeah. Alright, next up, we have 10 times Kamehameha, 1 cost extra. Activate main, choose 1. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and KO it. If you remove an energy marker to use this card, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and KO it. This is above grade. for like this basically pays for itself. You KO 2, 3 or less, like that's a very good rate for only one energy. Well, yeah, for like one energy marker, that's nothing. You know, this is great. B plus. I don't know if you play this as a 4-up, but it's definitely like put in at least like a 2 or 3-up in a deck, you know? Alright, next up we have the Great Ape to gain intelligence. He is the one where you can search for this card here. 1 cost extra, activate main, choose up to one of your battle cards and it gets plus 10k power for the turn. Then if there is a card with a cost of 4 or more and same on its special traits in the battle area, draw 1 card. It's activate main, it's not even activate battle. It is for the turn, so you can like wheel it somewhat, like in an ideal world, use it on this card here. Right now it's 30 for the turn, you combo with something, it swings for 35, 40, restand it, swing for 30 again, and then draw a card, right? The problem is it requires too many, it has too many requirements. First off, 4 cost, which isn't even Bardock. Bardock isn't a 4 cost, right? It's like what? He's 3, right? He's 3. And the only Saiyan that I can think of that's 4 cost in, like you only have essentially 2 ways to meet the requirement, and it is with the Bardock, this guy, the Double Striker in the structure deck, and the secret rare. You know? Yeah, I don't think this is a good card, and yeah. I'm gonna pair him with this though. Yeah. Alright, next we have what we've all been waiting for. The secret rare I've been talking about. 4 cost, 30k, on attack. Once per turn, if you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. End of your turn, if your energy marker is removed from the game during this turn, draw a card. Basically, it just says, spend my energy marker, draw a card. If your opponent can't answer this, and the earliest you can play this card is turn 3 with an energy marker, like, it's super easy, right? Like, like it's just very good. This thing's insane. Look at that alt art. I want 4 of, and then this is probably the first ghost rare that I actually want to get. Like, I'm probably gonna try and open a box or 2. Just to try and get this ghost rare if I can, but I don't know. Probably not buying more than a box. Honestly, I'm only buying 1 box and that's it because I want to focus on singles and singles are cheaper. But yeah, like this effect's nuts. This is one of your best boss monsters. It's free ramp every time, and come on, man. It's Super Saiyan 4. It's great. I think. Even in the future, like I can confidently say, even in the future, you are playing this card in any black deck. Much like Kakarot, like this thing's a powerhouse. Like, come on, if you have 2 on the field, you're drawing 2 extra cards each turn. Like, this thing's insane. I love this card. I'm loving Raging War right now, just because of this art, man. This art. The leader, everything looks so good right now. Yes, my droids didn't get a lot of support. Green Piccolo I'm not that interested in, but you know what? Like, black is an interesting new color I can play around with as well. And yeah, grateful for that. And yeah, that's about it. Set 3's coming out in 2 weeks, or like next week, you know? I'm excited to play it, and hopefully you guys are too. But yeah, that's about it for me. See you guys. Bye bye.